Hello all you amazing people. Remember, you're always amazing because you clicked on a small YouTuber's video. I'm at 258 subscribers. It would really help me a lot if you did subscribe. And yeah, let's get into this video. So this tier list is going to be based on how good a character's abilities would be based on real life, right? So every day. So like Cookies, bad. To be honest, you hurt yourself to heal your friends, not that good. Just sorry, it's not that good. I mean, you could summon electro particles and murder people. I mean, that would be nice. Uh, I'm just assuming that no one is like 20k health, right? Yeah, we're just gonna assume it's a one-shot on practically every single burst or E-skill, basically. But I find Yelan's abilities to be a lot better, right? So not only would you probably be able to, just turn invisible. That's a pretty good ability, right? Just being able to turn invisible. We're just gonna say that the duration doesn't matter. I mean, we're already stretching it to the far lengths of, hey, we're in real life, right? So the duration doesn't matter, right? So invisibility, and also you can just, swipe and some water arrow thingies are gonna come down at you. Which I guess we should also say that Xingqiu is in a good tier because, well, Xingqiu, his burst is only there, but I mean, you got still the swipe and water daggers would come down on you. He can also heal you, so it's gonna be nice. So if you got a wound, you can just pop your burst. This feels so weird to say, but you could just do that, and yeah, sure. Raiden's ability is probably awful, she can't cook. Yeah. Chi-Chi's would probably be great. You would be immortal. That is a pretty good ability, depending on who you are. Goro's is okay. He doesn't really, it's buffs the geo damage bonus. And then his Q just heals you. His Q heals you, so, it could be good. We'll put him in good because, his Q heals you. Albedo, we got a personal elevator. That's a pretty good thing. The Q skill with the rock shattering thing, probably not the best, but we'll make do with what we got. Yeah, Yanfei's just pretty bad. Bad to awful. Like, I mean, if you were a doctor, I mean, Shinobu, you'd probably be like the best doctor ever. I feel like we can put Yanfei's, because this actually just has no benefits to you in real life unless you're killing people, right? Because you're just going to throw fireballs, right? And then you pop your E skill, that's going to kill someone. Pop your Q, and that's just going to help you kill more people. It's just like, nah. We could say Ning Wang's is bad because, well, yeah, it's pretty bad. She does create this weird, like, structure thing that, I mean, it's kind of like a wall, and if you had a limited amount of those, then, I mean, you'd be able to build a free house. That's a pretty good idea. Sucrose, I mean, controlling the wind practically is exactly what she does, and she can create sort of a vortex. Depending on whether this would actually, like, rip people limb from limb, I don't know. It could range from being like, yeah, it's good to, wow, you're just gonna kill people, aren't you? But I feel like you could say okay. I'm gonna assume that you become one of those dude perfect guys. Yeah, Sucrose is like the best dude perfect person because she's just able to do that. Now Klee, literal terrorist. Yeah, Klee's a literal terrorist. I don't know. That's a pretty bad ability, and so is Eula. I mean, just Eula. No, you're not getting anything off with Eula. Now, Ayaka, yeah, she's just like a terrorist. Yeah, I'm starting to get a thing. I mean, we could put Amber in bad, because, I mean, her bunny does explode, but, she creates a bunny. Toma, that would be a pretty good ability if you didn't have to damage people. You could just pop a shield, and it could, like, protect you. Like, a building's falling on you. Oh, pop Toma's E-skill, right? It's just there. I mean, actually, that's pretty great. Like, he's top tier, bro. Tartaglia, once again, you're literally just a terrorist at that point. Kokomi, for once, she's like, that's like the top here, Kokomi actually being a great character for once. As people may know that I am the #1 Kokomi hater. That design. I hate that design, man. Kaya, he's got like icicles. I mean, you could make like lollipops out of those, I'm assuming, because they don't really spin too fast, right? So as long as it's not like too sharp, you know, you could just grab them and, you know, like dip them in like Kool-Aid or whatever, and then, you know, like those lollipop things that you make. Razor, I mean, it's literally a stand. So just for the cool factor, I would say great. I mean, like, just, it's literally just a stand. You can just summon it whenever, and it's not like you could probably reach for stuff. It doesn't have to be like him bashing people, right? It's not like Eula, who's just like, yeah, I'm gonna slash you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna slash you again. Yeah, or Klee or Ayaka. I mean, Ayaka, you can, if we use Ayaka's burst, or I mean sprint, not burst, Ayaka could be good, you know, like just run around like on water, like you want to cross a lake, you can freeze the entire lake. Yeah, that's a pretty good ability, right? Rosaria, you get an extra 12% movement speed at night, you know. I think we could classify that as good, you know. And then her other abilities are just, you know, attacks, so you can't really do anything with that. Now Beto, she gives you a shield for a little bit and, you know, counter. So if someone tries to beat you up, he's just gonna send him to Jesus, okay? Like, yeah, if someone tries to hit you, no, gone. Kazuha, I mean, you could climb with it. I'm gonna put him in good. You could also gather stuff with it. I mean, this is assuming that people wouldn't be murdered by it, you know, like Hilly Churls. Yeah, you could climb with it, and you can also gather resources with it. Mona, we're gonna talk about her sprint again. We're gonna put her in good. And then also she's able to make a whole clone of herself that, you know, is able to, I don't know what that would be useful for, but, you know, maybe you could do something like magic shows, like, hey, I got a clone of myself, yo, look at this, and you get money for it. So I guess that'd be pretty good. Zhao, you can just sprint, and you got mad hops. Like, Zhao absolutely broken here. Shinha, she's able to make a whole clone of herself, and then yeah, that burst doesn't really do anything, so we're just gonna put her in okay. But at the same time, yeah, I think, well, Mona's burst puts her at good. Not Mona's burst, I don't know why I keep saying burst instead of sprint. Mona's sprint puts her at good. Venti, he's good because you know, you got the E skill. You can just, you know, climb and fly up, right? And then you could press Q to murder thousands, but, you know, that's besides the point. Yoimiya, I mean, realistically, what does that E skill do? I mean, we did put Tartaglia in here, and then also, fireworks. Yoimiya, she can go in bad, but she has fireworks when she fires her arrow. I don't know if you just buy a bow and arrow and then, like, you know, you point it upwards and you just have a fireworks show and you'd be like, yo, pay me $5. I'll come to your kid's birthday party. Barbara, once again, being an absolute god healer. She can literally revive people for C6. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's probably going to cause the zombie apocalypse, but you know what? I don't. Diona, she's a shield character and she heals, like, absolutely amazing. Chongyun, I mean, he's probably okay. I don't know what that cryo ring would do. Yeah, I mean, probably is like, maybe if it's hot in the summer, you could pop down your cryo ring and it just cools you off, you know? Fischl, you can turn into a bird and travel super fast. Like, Fischl actually is pretty good for this. Like, Fischl, unironically somehow got some use out of this. Kujo Sara, what does that E skill do? Because, like, we know she needs to fire an arrow. We're gonna put her in bad. We're just gonna assume that people get, like, stronger. So maybe, like, you could be in the background of the USC fight, right? And, like, you get, like, paid by one of the fighters, right? And you're like, yo, let me win, let me beat him up. And then Kujo Sara's like buffing their attack or whatever. I don't know what that would be useful for, but you can make some money off of it, right? Kaching, she can literally teleport, assuming that the distance isn't too restricted as it is for Genshin, so we're just gonna put her okay. depending on how much, like, she could either be all the way up here or she could be like right here. Yeah. Jean, she can literally heal you. She's got like a thing to push people away. It's pretty great abilities, right? We got Yunjin. She got a whole shield thing like a Beto, and then also she's able to buff your normal attack damage. So I mean, if you ever get into a fight, you could just, you know, pop your Q or whatever and just like punch a guy and you go through like a brick wall or something, depending on, I don't know, I'm just trying to make sense of this. Shangling, we got what, Guoba? Guoba would be pretty good. Not sure about that Q move though. I think you might knock down some buildings if you use that. Bennett, however, yeah, but Bennett does heal at the same time. We'll put him in okay because, you know, that fire ring, it does, like, you know, hit people, but if you pop it and it heals people, it's pretty good. Yay Miko. Once again, terrorism. that do be a terrorist attack. Yeah, and then Zhongli, once again, like, absolutely, like, best character. Like, you just always have that shield up, bro. Like, going throughout life, you never die. Like, you even, like, prevent death from old age or something. Like, that'd be amazing. Noelle, she got a shield. Just, I don't know if cooldowns exist in this at all or not, but whatever, she got a shield. And then also you can just make things longer. And Xinyan, hey, Xinyan, she's at the top of the list because she's got a shield, even though it doesn't work right in the game. Maybe it'll work right in real life, you know? Diluc, not that practical, more of a terrorist move, you know? Kind of not gonna be that good. And Ayato, I mean, it depends. If you look, if it doesn't do damage, his burst doesn't do damage, you could probably get hired on like some sets or some movies. They pay you a pretty good penny and be like, yo bro, come create some rain for us real quick. I'm gonna put them in bad, just assuming that might be a possibility that you're able to do. Ganyu, once again, you can make some blizzard thing, and then she can also summon a clone for herself, so you can be like this magician person. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Hu Tao. I mean, she does kind of summon a ghost, so like you could be like a paranormal person and be like, yo, here's the ghost, and then you whack him upside the head, knock him out. And yeah, I think honestly Hu Tao probably has the best business model, which is, you know, make them think that you're there for ghost hunting, knock them out with the ghost, take their money, and then just split. And that's just what my thinking is. And Ito, we're gonna put him in okay because Ushi's kind of a good guy, as long as you're not transformed or you hit anybody, because Ushi do be doing like 100k damage every single time you release him when you're transformed. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. And also he's able to mine trees like a god, so I mean, yeah, 35% chance he's a god. Yeah, no. Yeah, he's able to mine trees, you know. That'd be a pretty good job, yeah. You got a pretty good job like that. Lisa, that's a terrorist. Sorry. Yeah, that just be a terrorist. I mean, alchemy doesn't really exist unless we're talking like medicine, then maybe, yeah. Also, I'm not gonna remember everybody's passive talents, so if there's some passive talents that might like make some of these characters go up or down, I'm not remembering those. I'm just only remembering that Lisa has like a 20% chance to refund some materials for crafting potions, which I'm just gonna assume is modern day medicine. All right, so yeah. Aloy, yeah, you're a terrorist. Sayu, you know, Sayu, just roll around as a ball, you know, do your thing, you can heal yourself. Side effect, you might end up putting someone in a hospital, but if you consider that person an ally, would it attack? Big brain moves. We don't know. But you know, this is the tier list. Obviously, it's 100% correct. That none of the title was not sarcasm in any way. Obviously, this is the 100% correct IRL Genshin Impact tier list. No one else can ever like make a better tier list than this. No one ever will even come close to this. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe and bye.